Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about Indian Contract Act 1872 part 1st. First, we will discuss about the formation of the contract. According to section 2H of the Indian Contract Act 1872, the most common way of making a contract is through an agreement. A contract means an agreement which is enforceable by law. An agreement consists of reciprocal promises between the two parties. It means both the parties promise each other on a same matter. All agreements are not enforceable by law and therefore all agreements are not contracts. Only those agreements which satisfy the essential mentioned in section 10 of the Indian Contract Act 1872 become contract. Let us discuss about the section 10. All agreements are contract if they are made by free consent of the parties and competent to contract. It means both the parties have free consent and they are competent to contract for a lawful consideration and with lawful objects and not hereby expressly declared to be void. It means it is not declared to be void. Let us discuss about the essential needed for a valid contract. First is, agreement is the result of a proposal or an offer by one party followed by its acceptance by the other party. It means one party make an offer to other party and other party is accept that offer to give its acceptance. Second point, agreement should be between the parties who are competent to contract. It means both the parties are competent to contract. Third, lawful consideration and lawful object in respect of that agreement. Fourth, free consent. And let us discuss about the classification of contract. First is their subject matter. Second is their parties. Third, their form. It means written, express or implied. And fourth is their effect. It means bilateral effect, unilateral effect, valid effect, void effect or unenforceable effect. Let us discuss about the voidable contracts. First, it is defined under section 2I of the Indian Contract Act 1872. Second, an agreement which is enforceable by law at the option of one or more of the parties thereto but not at the option of the other is voidable contract. Third, voidable contract is one which could be avoided by one of the parties to the contract at his option. It means one party does not perform its part of the contract and avoid that contract, so the contract become voidable. Fourth, the parties does not avoid the contract remains valid. If one of those parties does not avoid the contract remains valid. Fifth, when the consent of the parties to a contract has been obtained by correction, under influence, fraud or misrepresentation, the contract is voidable. Let us discuss about the void contracts. A void contract is a contract that is not legally enforceable starting from the time it is created. It means void contracts are not enforceably legally from the time it is created. Second, void contract causes. First, incompetence of the parties. The parties does not have the power or to make the contract. Second, inclusion of an unlawful object or consideration. Third, impossibility of the performances. Let us discuss about the agreement. According to section 2E, every promise or every set of promises forming the consideration for each other is an agreement. A proposal, when accepted, become a promise. Third, when there is a proposal from one side and the acceptance of that proposal by the other side, it results in promise. This promise from the two parties to one another is called an agreement. Let us discuss about the agreement of sale executed only by the vendor, not by the purchaser, is valid. First, it comes into existence when the vendor agrees to sell and the purchaser agrees to purchase. It can be oral or exchange of communication which may or may not be signed. It may be a single document signed by both the parties. It can also be a document in two parts, each part signed one copy and then exchanging the signed copy, as the consequence of which the purchaser has the copy signed by the vendor and the vendor has a copy signed by the purchaser. An oral agreement to sell is valid. In India, an agreement to sell signed by the vendor alone and delivered to the purchaser accepted by the purchaser has only or always be considered to be a valid contract. Let us discuss about the void agreements. According to section 2G of the Act 1872, an agreement not enforceable by law is said to be void. An agreement made by the minor has been held to be void. Section 24 to 30 of Indian Contract Act 1872 make a specific mention of the agreements which are voids. Those agreements include these conditions are void. Section 24, if consideration and objects unlawful in the part. Section 25, agreement without consideration. Section 26, agreement in restraint of marriage. Section 27, agreement in restraint to trade. Section 28, agreement in restraint to legal proceedings. Section 29, for uncertainty. Section 30, agreement of way of wager. Let us discuss about the distinguish between voidable contract and the void contract. First, a voidable contract is voidable at the option of one party thereto. It means one of the party in a contract does not perform its function and the contract becomes voidable. But a void agreement cannot be enforced by one of the party thereto. It means one of the party not enforced by the agreement and the agreement become void. Second, the defect in the case of a voidable contract is curable and may be condoned. It means voidable contract is curable and may be accepted, whereas a void contract is void ab initio and its defects are not curable. It means void agreement is void from its initial stage and its defect is not curable. Third, a voidable contract does not become void unless the party at whose option it is voidable repudiates it. But a void agreement is void ab initio, it means from its initial stage. A void contract implies a contract in which the consent of the one of the party to contract is not free. It means one party does not have free consent, whereas a void agreement denotes an agreement which does not fulfill the essentials of the valid contract. In case of a voidable contract, a person entitled to compensation for loss or damages suffered by him on account of the non-performance of the contract, but a void agreement it is not enforceable at law. There does not arise any question of compensation due to non-performance of the agreement. Let us discuss about the illegal agreement. There are certain agreements which are illegal in the sense that the law forbids the very act, the doing of which is contemplated by the agreement. It means a contract that are made for a illegal reason and it is consequently against the laws. For example, an agreement to commit a crime or a tort, or an agreement which tends to corrupt public policy or public life, or an agreement to defraud public revenue is illegal. Such an agreement is patently opposed to public policy. An illegal agreement may be distinct from a mere void agreement which may not be opposed to public policy. It means illegal agreement are patently opposed to public policy but void agreement not. For example, where A give loan to B to smuggle goods, smuggling is the main transaction and the loan is subsidiary to it, but loan transaction is also said to be tainted with the same illegality and A will not be able to recover the money. Thank you for watching it. If it is informative, then subscribe my channel Kanan Laws and like, share and comment.